I love you as certain dark things are loved, secretly, between the shadow and the soul.
If I have learned anything in this long life of mine, it is this: in love we find out who we want to be, in war we find out who we are. You fell in love with a storm. Did you really think you would get out unscathed? For some people, the point of no return begins at the very moment their souls become aware of each other's existence.
Who am I to deny gravity, Aurora, when you shine brighter than any constellation in the sky?
Those freckles make you seem like a galaxy of stars, just waiting to be explored and loved.
I long for you, I who usually longs without longing, as though I am unconscious and absorbed in neutrality and apathy, really.
Real love ought to be more like a tree and less like a flower. That's the kind of love my parents had, not so consuming and more everlasting. And you see that tree over there? Now it's only showing green leaves, but during the spring it's covered in flowers. Because as reliable as trees are, they can also speak of beauty and passion. I think it's hard for you to fall in love because you like control, and you can't control what another person does or feels, so you keep all your cards. She was knowingly punishing herself. That was the only reasonable explanation. There was no use in acting naive. What happened earlier in the day was proof that she was going to give in to his flirtation. It appeared she'd thrown caution to the wind and opened her arms to embrace everything that could go wrong in her life. What's one more problem to add to the pile? I love you, he murmured into my hair. You are my night and stars, the fate I would fix myself to in any life. The truth is I do love you. Admitting that means opening myself up to all that pain when you leave. After you realize this wasn't love, but gratitude. I wanted a love thick with time, as inscrutable as if a lathe had carved it from night and as familiar as the marrow in my bones. I wanted the impossible, which made it that much easier to push out of my mind. You want to be free, you also want to be mine, you can't be both.